Mental health is more important now than ever. At a population level, we're being exposed to some serious stresses that are known to be associated with poorer mental health. So we have things going on like social isolation, we have health anxiety, and we also have trauma really being experienced on a mass scale. We're expecting a serious effect on the mental well-being of many people, and we need to be prepared to address these issues. And in order to do that, we need funding to be able to conduct this research.
So, I guess unfortunately there are a wealth of research projects that are probably going to be relevant after this pandemic passes us by, because the mental health, the mental health implications are going to be long lasting. They go on for a lot longer than the actual pandemic. So yes, I think there is such a need and such a great noble cause, I think, for mental health research to alleviate the suffering that people might be having now and will have actually in the future. So I think, there is a very good reason why mental health research is so important.
We've got some anecdotal evidence that there's been a massive spike, not only in domestic violence, but in mental health problems. And we need to understand how, why and who have really been impacted by the COVID experience. I also think we need research on young people and children, because not only have they been impacted by it, but they're looking up into their world and going, what's happening? And so we need to understand what sense they're making of all this, in terms of, and how that might be affecting their feelings of hope, their sense of having a future, having a good world, being able to succeed, having opportunities. So we need to understand how that's forming up their own views of the world that they're growing up into, as well as the actual impact on family. So this is actually a very critical time, and we need the research so we can actually start to take this seriously. This is not just, we can, if we want to come out of this pandemic, what I hope is that we come out of it with a focus on how can we be better? How can we, let's not go back to normal, let's go back to something better. And the research will give good guidance on why we need to go back to something better, and what the sorts of things we might need to do to make actually a better world than the one we started with before these global catastrophes